Hello students, hope all of you are doing well. So today we have come up with a sample paper for grade 7. So this sample paper is for science grade 7. So today I think all of you are already ready for your Olympiad exams. So this paper will enhance your skill a little bit more as expected. So we will discuss a sample paper here. Okay. So let's start. So as you can see the question paper that we have come up with a sample paper. So in this sample paper, we have 3 sections. So the first section is the logical reasoning. The second section are the questions from science. And the last section is questions from achievers section. So if you see that the first 10 questions are from logical reasoning. So these questions carries 1 mark each, right? And from the 11th question, we have questions from science subject, right? So from the 11th till the 45th question, we have question from science. So these questions also, it carries 1 mark, right? And the third section, that is the achiever section, these questions are a bit long question, you can say, a bit tricky. You have to think a bit. And this question, each question carries 3 marks each, right? So here we have 5 questions. So total of 60 marks, right? So let's start with the discussion of the paper. So first we will start with the logical reasoning part. So the first question here, it says, there are 6 children, P, Q, R, S, T, and U playing football. P and T are the brothers. U is the sister of T. R is the only son of P's uncle. Q and S are the daughters of the brother. Female players are there. So if you see here, if we have to find the female players, so here U is the sister. You can, everything is there in the question. If you see the question properly, everything is there in the question. U is the sister, so this is one female, and Q and S are the daughters, so these are the females. So here we have 3 females, so our answer will be option number C, right? Next question, choose the box that is similar to the box formed when the given sheet is folded. So here we have all the, for a dice, we have all the marking here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, and 6, right? So as you, if you see a dice, you will see that 2 and 4 are always the opposite side. 1 and 6 are the opposite side, and 3 and 5 are the opposite sides. So here our correct answer should be B, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 3. Select a figure from the option in which the given figure is exactly embedded one of its part. So we have to find this figure in one of the 4 options. So let's see. So coming to the first one, let's start with this one. So this will start from here. Then the shape goes like this. Then it goes like this. A little bit this side. Then it comes down like this, and then it goes up and this, right? So here we see in the first option only we get the figure here embedded. So A is our correct answer, right? Now we come to the 4th question. So in the 4th question, it is said in a coding language, the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are substituted by A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. If 10 is written as BA, that means BA means 1, 0, right? Then CD plus EF into BC is equal to. So if you see, CD is 23 plus EF is 45, right, into 12. So if you do this, if you calculate this, you will get the correct answer to be 816. So like this, we have to find out the correct answer, right? Okay, now we come to question number 5. So in question number 5, it is said, select a figure from the option which will complete the given figure matrix. So here, if you see, the first matrix is cross, the second matrix is this round structure, and the third matrix is the square shape, right? So if you see, this is 5 cross, this is 6, and this is 4, correct? If you see the second one, this is 6, this is 3, and this is 6. And if you see the third one, this is 5, this is 6, and what it should be? It should be the same, that is 4, right? So the correct answer should be option number B, right? Okay, now we come to question number 6. So in question number 6, it is written in the English alphabetical series, if A interchanges its position with B, C with D, E with F, and so on up to Y and Z, then dash will be the 7th letter from the right hand side. So simple, what you have to do, like A is substitute with B, B with A, C with D, D with C, like this you have to write down till Y and Z. So let me write down the last digits. So Z is Y, Y is Z, okay, X is W, W is X, U is V, sorry, first will be V, V will be U, and then U will be V, and then T is S. So last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7th one is T is S, and S is what? S is T. So what will be your answer? Your answer should be option number A, that is S, right? So S is your correct answer. So the 7th letter is your T, and T is substituted by S. So S is your correct answer, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 7. Select a figure from the option which does not satisfy the same condition of the placement of the dot as in the given figure. So if you see which one does not satisfy, so here if you see that one dot is in the triangle, one dot is in the rectangle, and one dot is in the circle, right? So the only one that does not satisfy in this, so in all the case you will have a separate dot in all of this, right? So this one will be but here in this case you cannot do it. Only A is the option, right? So in this case, it is not possible that all are embedded in a perfect one. So A is the correct answer, right? Coming to question number 8. So this is a mirror, and this is something written as logic. So here we have to find out the exact mirror image of the logic word. So if you see, in case of mirror image, so this will be in mirror image, the image is always real and inverted, right? So this shape, if we draw this shape, correct? So this side it will be this one, the arrow will be this side, and this side it will be here, and this side, this structure will be there. And logic, if we write down the logic in the inverted position, it will be C will come first, then I, then G somewhat like this, then O, and then L is like this. So if you see, the correct answer should be option number A, right? Now we come to question number 9. Select the option which will continue the given series. So A 50G, I 3060. So if you see, if you find the number in the English alphabet, A comes in first position and G come in the 7th position. So if you see that the square of individual of this, it will come as 50. So 1 square plus 7 square is 1 plus 49, that is 50. The same you do for I. So I is coming in the 9th position and O is coming in the 15th position. The same thing you do, 9 square plus 15 square, it will come as 306, right? So like this you have to do. So what will come for the next one? So for the next one, if you see, it will come as G. G is in the G is in the 7th position. So 7 square plus M is 13 position square. It will come as 218. So your answer should be option number C, right? Okay. Now we come to question number D. Kriti walks 10 kilometers towards north. So let us first write down the directions. So this is the north, this is the south, this is the east, and this is the west. So Kriti, she first walks 10 kilometers towards the north. So let us start that. She starts from here, from 0 position, and she goes for 10 kilometers. Right, this is 10 kilometers. Then she came back 6 kilometers towards the south. So she came back like this. So suppose from here to here, this is 6 kilometers. So if this is 6 kilometers, this is 4 kilometers, right? And then she walks towards the east. So if she walks towards the east like this, then what is the respect? So if you have like this structure, we always find out this one from the starting point by the Pythagoras theorem. So in the Pythagoras theorem, it is, if we take this point as O, this point as A, and this point as B, so our formula will be OB square is equal to OA square it will be, just a minute, it will be OA square plus AB square. So this will be, this is 4, we know. This is 3, we know. So 4 square plus 3 square. If we deduce, so it will be, answer will be 5 kilometers, right? So, and this side is the northeast, this side is the northeast, right? So answer will be 5 kilometers towards the northeast. So the answer will be option number D, right? Now we come to the questions of science, right? So in the science question, it starts from question number 11, right? So if we see that the first question says a person is running along a circular tract of area 625 pi meter square with a constant speed, find the displacement in 15 seconds if he has to complete the rest in 30 seconds. So if you see, the area of the circular tract is given as this, right? So we can write R square is equal to 625, right? So R is what? R is 25. We can write the radius is 25. According to the formula, we know perimeter is what? Perimeter is equal to 2 pi R, correct? So 2 into pi is given 22 by 7 and R is what? R is 25, correct? So it should come around 157.14 meter, right? This is the distance that the person runs, right? This is the total distance. As we know, let me write it here. As we know, speed equal to distance by time, right? We know this. Distance by time. So here we got distance as what? 157.14. And what is the time that is given? The time is given as 30 seconds. Correct? The time is given as 30 seconds. So if you calculate this, it will come as 5.23. Now, they have asked you to find out the displacement, right? So this is the speed we got. This is the distance we got, and the time we know it is 30 seconds. So here you have to find out the displacement. So simple, you just write down all this calculation in the formula. So we know that displacement is equal to speed into time, right? So you just, speed is how much we got? 5 into 5.23, and time is what? Time is 30 seconds. So if you multiply this, you will see that the correct answer is coming approximately 50 meter, right? So this is your answer. Coming to question number 12, the diagram shows a ray of light striking a plane mirror. What is the angle of incidence if the angle between the incident ray and the reflected ray is 80 degree, right? So if you see, always when the angle when the light is falling here, the angle of incidence is always the angle of reflected ray. So the reflected ray is going like this, right? So you see, they are asking the angle of incidence if the reflected ray is 80. So what will be the angle of incidence? It will be exactly the half, right? So it will be exactly the half from the normal. So it is 40, 40, right? So 40 degree will be a correct answer, right? Coming to question number 13. In the given experimental setup, when a magnet was brought near the side of the beaker, it attracted some of the nails. What does this experiment show? So in this picture, you can see this is a glass container. In the glass container, there are some water. Some nails are there, and in the bottom of the container, the sand is there, right? So here we have to give that what the experiment shows. The first one, the nails are magnet. This is wrong. The nails are not magnet. The nails are the magnetic material, right? Second one says the nails are made up of magnetic material. This is correct. The nails are indeed the magnetic material that will be attracted by some magnet. Magnetism can only pass through the glass container. This is wrong. Magnetism can pass through other things also, right? Magnetism can pass through sand, water, and glass. This is also correct, right? It not only pass through the glass container, it can pass through sand, water, and glass, right? So the correct options here is 2 and 4. So our correct answer is option number D, right? Coming to question number 14, how do we check whether an electromagnet is working? So if we have imparted magnetism to a magnetic material by the electromagnetism method, right? So whether your material has got the magnetic property or not, how will you check? So the first one is check if it can repel glass. So glass, it will not repel. Why? Because glass is not a magnetic material, right? So this is wrong. Check to see whether it conducts heat easily. So conduction and magnetism, there is no connection. So this is also wrong. The third one says place some paper clips near it. Yes, paper clips are the magnetic material. So if we want to find out whether our magnetic material has got the magnetic property or not, we have to just bring some of the magnetic material towards it. So this is the correct answer. And so our correct answer is option number B, right? Only third option is correct. Okay. Now we come to question number 15. So in a question number 15, we have some diagrams that represents a short circuit. So we have to find out which one is short circuit. Okay. So here in all the cases, like in A, you will see an ammeter. In C, you can see a voltmeter and a resistor. And in D, you can see a resistor. But here in B, we cannot see any ammeter, voltmeter or resistor, nothing. So we can assume that this option B is the picture of a short circuit, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 16. So in question number 16, it is said, Rohan set up an experiment and shown here. So what he has done, he has taken a metal rod. With the metal rod in 4 position W, X, Y, and Z, he has fixed some of the thumbtack, nails. He has pasted with the help of wax, right? With the help of wax, he has attached this thumb back. Okay. So, and he has a table and a candle. So he placed a lighted candle below the metal rod at position M. So in this position, he has placed the table with the candle. Correct. He used the same amount of wax to hold all the thumb bag at position this, W, X, Y, and Z on the rod. So he has taken the same amount of wax. Arrange the thumb bag according to the time they take to drop from the rod from the first to the last. So if you see, the candle is here. So definitely with the flame of the candle, the metal rod will get heated. So once the metal rod gets heated, the wax will melt, right? As the wax will melt, one by one, the thumbtack, these nails, it will fall down. So they have asked that which nail will fall fast and which nail will be the last. So if you see that this M position, it is close to Y. So Y nail will, the nail in position Y will fall first. Then X is closer. So then X. Right? It's better I write comma. Y, then X. Then you see Z is closest. Then Z will fall. And you see from this position, W is the farthest. So W will fall at the last. Right? So first Y nail, then X, then Z, and then W. So our correct answer should be option number B. Right? Okay? Coming to question number 17. Match column 1 and column 2 and select the correct option from the given word. So here we have some of the matching thing, right? So the material of the filament of a bulb. What is the material that we use for the filament of the bulb? We use tungsten. So 3 will be P. Electric source. What is the source of electric? That is the dry cell. So this will be Q. Conductor, R. R conductor is what? It is 1, right? Tap water is conductor because in tap water there are some ions that will conduct electricity. So this will be R. And insulator is what? Pure water. Pure water will be devoid of any type of impurities. So this will be S. So our correct answer should be option number C. Right? Okay. Now we come to question number 18. Read the given statement and select the correct option. So the first thing says, the color of the shadow of an object depends on the color of the object. And the second statement says, shadow is the dark patch formed when the object obstructs the path of light. So you see, in shadow, there is no color, right? So whatever we are wearing in the shadow, it will be always black. So the first statement is wrong. And the second statement is correct. Why? Because the shadow is formed when an object obstructs the path of light. So the second statement is right. So our correct answer should be that statement 1 is false and statement 2 is true. That is option number D, right? Coming to question number 19. In the setup shown here, the bulb has lighted up. So here you can see this is a liquid X. This is a glass beaker. Inside the glass beaker, there is liquid X and there are 2 metal plates. One of the metal plate is joined with the bulb and with a battery. These are the wires. Okay, so the one of the metal wire, it is connected to the bulb, and from the bulb, the battery is connected, and another metal wire is directly connected to the battery. Okay. So here the question is, which of the following statement about liquid X is or are correct? Okay. Liquid X is a good conductor of electricity. So this is correct because here they have asked which of the following is correct, right? Yes. Liquid X is a good conductor of electricity. This is correct. Liquid X is able to produce electricity. No, this is wrong. Liquid X is not a good conductor of electricity. This is also wrong. So our correct answer should be option number A because only statement 1 is correct here, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 20. If the time taken by the bob of a pendulum to move from point R to P is 4 seconds. So from R to P, it is going in 4 seconds. Okay. Then the time taken by it to complete its one oscillation. So we can say one oscillation complete if the bob is starting from P. So P is the starting point and Q is the ending point, right? So the complete one rotation we can take, it should be PR plus RQ plus QR, then RP, right? So if it is taking 4 seconds here, so you see 4 second plus 4 second plus 4 second plus 4 second, it is coming as 16 second, right? So a complete one oscillation, it will take 16 seconds, right? Okay,